Gabonese President Ali Omar Bongo reacts to military takeoff in his country. Federal government vows to use modern technology for sustainable durable road projects. Oyo State government flags off distribution of food items, pace setter transport service as palliatives. Good evening and welcome to NTA Ijebu News at 7. My name is Famoye Guntemidayo. Gabonese President Ali Bongo is reportedly under house arrest. This is coming as reactions continue to trail the purported takeover of government in the country by some soldiers who appeared on national television to cancel recent election results. Uche Ugochukwu has details.
2.4 million population has witnessed democratic rule since independence from France in 1960 until a purported coup after President Ali Bongo won an election for a third time of another 7 years, having been in power since 2009. The country has amended its constitution severally, extending the term from 5 years to 7 years. Though the country witnessed a number of developments during Ali Bongo's rule, the military officers said they were representing all the security and defense forces of the country, halting the election results, thereby ending the rule of President Ali Bongo. The soldiers said the election results that gave the incumbent Bongo a victory were annulled, while all borders were closed and state institutions dissolved until further notice.
Reunited within the Committee for Transition and Restoration of the institutions on behalf of Gabonese people and as a guarantor of the protection of institutions, we have decided to defend the peace by ending the regime in place.
Bongo has been in power for 14 years after being first elected in 2009 following the death of his father, who ruled the country for 41 years. Gabon has been ruled by the same family for more than 55 years out of its 63 years of independence. Bongo's father, Omar, was one of France's closest allies in the post-colonial era, and his son has long been a regular in France, where his family owns an extensive real estate portfolio that is being investigated by anti-corruption magistrates. Meanwhile, hours after the coup d'etat, crowds were seen in a neighborhood of the capital Libreville, cheering as soldiers passed by. In the meantime, the European Union has reacted to the coup in Gabon, saying it would increase regional instability. The European Union's foreign policy chief, Joseph Borrell, said the EU's defense ministers would discuss the situation in Gabon. Paris said it was following events in Gabon with the greatest attention. China called for all sides in Gabon to guarantee the safety of President Ali Bongo, proceed from the basic interests of the country and the people, resolve differences through dialogue, and restore normal order as soon as possible. Africa has experienced 4 coups in 1 year, with Burkina Faso contributing to of the military takeover in 8-month interval. Niger won and now Gabon. Uche Ugochukwu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Ali Omar Bongo has reacted to the military coup that ousted him. In a short video message, the ousted leader calls on his friends all over the world to reject the military takeover. Ali Bongo has been under house arrest after military takeover on Wednesday, shortly after he was declared winner of the just concluded election.
Ali Bongo Ondimba, President of Gabon, and I'm to send a message to all the friends that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise, for the people here have arrested me and my family. My son is somewhere, my wife is in another place, and I'm at the residence. Right now, I'm in the residence and nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. So I'm calling you to make noise, really. I'm thanking you. Thank you.
President Bola Tinubu has continued discussion with leaders within Africa and around the world towards checking what has been described as a contagious autocracy in Africa. Following the latest coup in Gabon, President Tinubu had a telephone conversation with the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on possible next step.
The two heads of state mutually agreed that the promotion and protection of constitutional democratic governance on the continent remains a paramount priority, and that the people of Africa living in the diaspora around the world, making a huge impact to the socio-political landscapes of countries around the world and the economies of countries around the world, continue to urge on the global community to advance the cause of democracy on the continent for the sake of the economic prosperity of all Africans. So it is of frontline importance to understand that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue to engage with heads of state, not just within the African Union, but also around the world. And those communications and engagements are ongoing.
New technological-based infrastructure implementation that will bring about sustainable and durable road projects in the country is one of the vocal points of the present administration. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, stated this while touring ongoing projects in southwest zone of the country. Lanre Gbeleyi was on the minister's entourage and now reports.
Embarked on the on-the-spot assessment of the reconstruction of Apapa, Oworoshoki, or Jota Expressway, rehabilitation work on Eco Bridge, the Outer Marina Boni Camp Road, and the Eco Bridge through Akpongbo with access ramps. Other strategic road projects assessed were the construction of the Deep Seaport Access Road through Ekpe Shagamu Bini Expressway, the 54.24 road from Lagos to Ogun State, and the rehabilitation, reconstruction, and expansion works on the Lagos-Ibadan dual carriageway.
98% done. This section 1 of Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, section 1 being done by Julapeja, section 2 is being done by ROCC. That one could be said to be 95% because the carriageway express is said to be up to 100% done.
At the Shagamu-Ekpe axis, the minister was accompanied by the former governor and now senator in Ogun State, Benga Daniel, who expressed confidence and support for the rehabilitation work.
It has become a security risk for our people. Motorists in the process of running to potholes, lose their tires, get the vehicle tumbling, and sometimes robbers throw wheel spanners on the way. You can rest assured that we are going to stand behind you.
It is going to be a week-long walking tour going through all the road projects in the zone. The Minister of Works for the next 1 week we are certain if the road projects in the southwest meet the global best standards. In Lagos, Lanre Gbeleyi, NTA News.
And to other news now. The House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on National Housing Fund has advised the Auditor General of the Federation to thoroughly scrutinize the financial status of the National Housing Fund and report back to it. The committee has been investigating allegations on non-remittance of the fund and its utilization between 2011 and 2023. Ignatius Nko reports.
The day's interrogation commenced with the committee requesting complete figures of deductions into the National Housing Fund from the Department of the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS.
after deduction, and we remit and we have to pay salaries, there are instances where the cash backing may not cover the entire salary wage bill for a particular month. And in that instance, we are advised or we are directed to pay only the net.
We want to have a list of the one you cover. We also want to have the list of the ones we are not covering and why we are not covering them.
The committee was not satisfied with the submissions and resolved to invite the gateways to the payment platforms, including the Central Bank of Nigeria.
7,016 in 6 MBAs that have attained 60 years of age still existed.
I want you to please specifically focus on this in the next 48 hours and give us this report. That's all we're asking for.
You furnish the committee with your audit on NHF in the next 48 hours, okay?
It also resolved to invite the Accountant General of the Federation to appear before the committee in person, Ignatius Nkwo.
Oyo State government is keen on alleviating the present economic situation since the removal of fuel subsidy. It has flagged off the distribution of food items and some days ago initiated pace-setter transport service to enable people to travel from one town to another at minimum cost. Ayomiku Ajibola has the details.
Government announcing short-term palliative plans to cushion the effect of the subsidy removal on citizens and businesses. State government, including Oyo State, have also followed suit. Oyo State government, through pace-setter transport service via Sustainable Action for Economic Recovery, SAFA initiative, kicked off expansion and operation of Ometoto mass transit across all geopolitical zones in the state.
We are starting loading by 6:30 to 7, so we are taking off by 8 a.m.
I used to travel to Bumosho, let me say, almost daily. I work there, so it's like I'm almost spending like 7,000 on transport. And right now, if I should calculate my transport, it would be like 3,000. They are taking this bus to Shaki 3-5 before, and now it's 1-5.
The initiative is expected to reduce the financial burden on Oyo State residents occasioned by petrol subsidy removal. In Ibadan, Ayomiku Ajibola, NTA News.
Please stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Glow! Where Glow now?
I dare hear.
Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x. Now he might take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you then enjoy up to
15,000 naira credit and data. And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if when I join Globe Berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits, you just carry your phone, dial *777#. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello. Please, I'm looking for Glow. Please save now Glow with they fine. Now Glow with they go.
Okay, so enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
The Nigerian police has reiterated zero tolerance to indiscipline, extortion and corruption as the new Commissioner of Police Oyo State Command described its tenure as a new era of policing with integrity. CP Adebola Amzat said this during his familiarization visit to Oyo Command. Adebola Agbaje was there.
His royal blessings from the Oyomisi led by High Chief Yusuf Akande Ayola Bashorun of Oyo Kingdom appreciated the cooperation of the police with the people of the community. They used the opportunity to reel out some lapses which they would like the police commissioner to take into consideration as he assumed office. Oyo State Commissioner of Police, CP Adebola Amzat, in his response, while meeting with the stakeholders, said the police are ready to work together with the people.
This is now more responsive, and we try to respond as swiftly as possible to the assistance of the people who need immediate services from us.
Climax of the familiarization visit was the presentation of souvenir to the CP by the Oyomisi. He had earlier inspected the guard of honor at the area command. From Oyo, Adebola Agbaje, NTA News.
Hence the news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.
lálẹ́ òní ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Gabon Ali Omar Bongo fèsì sí ìgbàjọba ológun lórílẹ̀‐èdè náà. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pínpín oúnjẹ àti ìlànà ìrìnnà kan gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun ìmúdẹ̀rùnbani. Ẹ káalẹ́ àkú ọrọ̀ ajé òní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn la mú wá fún yín láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó fìdí kalẹ̀ sílùú Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. Bùnmi òní ní orúkọ tèmi ẹ̀wá nǹkan fìdílé láti gbádùn ìròyìn náà dọ̀gba. Ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Gabon Ali Bongo ni wọ́n ti sọ wípé ó wà láhàámọ́ inú ilé. Èyí ń wáyé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àríwísí ti ń tẹ̀lé ìgbàjọba orílẹ̀-èdè náà látọwọ́ àwọn ológun tí wọ́n yọ lórí móhùnmáwòrán láti fagilé èsì ìdìbò àìpẹ́ yìí tó wáyé nílẹ̀ náà. Uche Ugochukwu ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn yìí wálé fún wa. Ní báyìí Ali Omar Bongo ti fèsì lórí ìdìtẹ̀gbàjọba tó fi sí àhámọ́ inú ilé. Nínú fọ́nrán kékeré kan, adarí tí wọ́n dìtẹ̀gbàjọba rẹ̀ yìí ké sí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé láti kọ ìdìtẹ̀gbàjọba náà. Ali Bongo ló ti wà ní àhámọ́ inú ilé lẹ́yìn ìgbàjọba ológun ní Ọjọ́rú ní kété lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n kéde rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àborí ètò ìdìbò tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sópin ní ilẹ̀ Gabon. Aláṣẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ń tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìfikùnlukùn pẹ̀lú àwọn adarí nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lójúnà kíkíwọ́ ohun tó ṣe àpèjúwe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìdáṣẹ̀pa èyí tó ń ràn ní ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ báyìí látàrí ìdìtẹ̀gbàjọba tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wáyé nílẹ̀ Gabon. Aláṣẹ Tinubu ní ìfikùnlukùn orí àgọ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀gá àgbà ilẹ̀ Canada Justin Trudeau lórí ìgbésẹ̀ tó kàn. Ìgbìmọ̀ alábẹ́sẹ́kẹ́lé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ná ilégbé ìjọba àpapọ̀ nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣojúṣòfin ti gba olùṣírò owó àgbà nílẹ̀ yìí lámọ̀ràn láti bójú wo fínífíní ipò ètò ìnáwó ilégbé ìjọba àpapọ̀ kó sì jábọ̀ padà fún un. Ìgbìmọ̀ náà ló ti ń ṣèwádìí ẹ̀sùn àìkòsan owó náà sínú àpò tó tọ́ láàrin ọdún 2011 àti ọdún 2023. Ignatius Nkọ́ ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn yìí ṣọwọ́ sí wa. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní ìgbájúmọ́ lórí mímú ìdẹ̀rùn bá ìnira àwọn ènìyàn ìpínlẹ̀ náà látàrí àyọkúrò owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo bẹntiró. Ní báyìí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pínpín àwọn oúnjẹ àti pẹ̀lú ní ọjọ́ díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn ó ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ìlànà ìrìnnà kan èyí tí yóò máa ran àwọn ènìyàn lọ́wọ́ láti rìnrìn àjò láti ìlú kan sí èkejì ní owó tí kò gani lára rárá. Ayọ̀míkù Àjíbọ́lá ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn yìí. Ní báyìí ẹ̀yin ará, ẹ jẹ́ ká dáhùn dúró dé nínú ìròyìn wa láti tẹ́tí sí ìkéde yìí.
1,000. We go wash plate tire o. Farabalẹ̀ now.
Madam, èló lówó wa? Brother, na 3,005.
Màá fún yín ní owó pé káàdì Glo ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún 10,000.
Ó yá.
Bring your phone.
Ha! 10,000.
1,000 naira credit. Now you dey turn to 10,000.
No. All of us don't know about Glo Berekete. Ní ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá nísìnyí.
Ṣé o ti gbọ́? Ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ló máa gbà lórí iyekíye tó o bá rà sórí ohun ìpè Glo Berekete 10 times rẹ.
I told you. Na wa go tell.
Ìròyìn tẹ̀síwájú. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ti ṣe àtúnwí àìnífaradà rẹ̀ sí àìkóra ẹni ní ìjánu ìwà ìbàjẹ́ ohun àjẹbánu gẹ́gẹ́ bí kọmíṣánná ọlọ́pàá tuntun nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti ṣe àpèjúwe àkókò ìṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àkókò ọ̀tun fún iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá tó ń iyì. Kọmíṣánná Adébọ́lá Amsat sọ èyí lákòókò àbẹ̀wò ìmọ̀ni rẹ̀ sí àkóso iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn yìí síwájú sí.
Gba ìwúre látẹnu àwọn bàbá tó jẹ́ Ọ̀yọ́mèsì léyìí tí olóyè àgbà Báṣọ̀run ti ìlú Ọ̀yọ́ olóyè Yusuf Akínadé Ayọ̀ọ́lá léwájú wọn ni wọ́n dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn ìlú Ọ̀yọ́ tí wọ́n sì tún lo àkókò náà láti tún fi béèrè àti láti yànnàná àwọn ibi kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ eléyìí tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tuntun ọ̀hún kó ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí bí ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lọ́fíìsì tuntun rẹ̀. Ọ̀gá àgbà fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá CP Adébọ́lá Hamzat nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ará ìlú tó sì ní iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ti ṣetán láti ṣiṣẹ́ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ará ìlú fún ìlọsíwájú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ yín kí mọ̀ yín kẹ́yìn náà mọ̀ mí ká jọ fọ̀rọ̀ jómitóró ọ̀rọ̀ ká fi lè mọ kí ni àwọn ìpèníjà tẹ́lẹ̀ nípa security ká jọ sọ ká wo bá ṣe ṣe tó ní wọ́n ràn wá lọ́wọ́ tó fi jẹ́ pé ìgbádùn tẹ́ ń gbá lọ́yọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú security tó dà yìí Ọlọ́run jọ máa gbòòrò sí ni.
Lára ohun tó mú kí gbogbo kan sí ìfinimọ̀lé ọ̀hún ní fífún ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tuntun ọ̀hún ní ẹ̀bùn látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Ọ̀yọ́mèsì. Ṣáájú ni ọ̀gá ọ̀hún ti lọ ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá eléyìí tó wà ní ìlú Ọ̀yọ́. Láti ìlú Ọ̀yọ́, Adébọ́lá Gbájé ló ti ń jábọ̀ ìròyìn fún iléeṣẹ́ NTA.
Agbègbè ẹkùn ìdìbò Àríwá Oǹdó ti di ibi tí àwọn arìnrìn-àjò ìgbafẹ́ ń wọ̀ lọ láti wo ó lé lọ́gọ́rùn-ún egúngún lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Abíọ́dún Ọ̀ládépò fàbọ̀jẹ́ ni wípé ọdún Ìkòrí èyí tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe lọ́dọọdún fún àwọn eégún náà láǹfààní láti dá àwọn ènìyàn lárayá pẹ̀lú onírúurú ẹsẹ̀ ijó. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn náà síwájú sí.
Àwọn eégún ọ̀hún tí wọ́n lé ní 100 níye ni wọ́n wà ní ìsàlẹ̀ òkè Ìkòrí fún àdúrà ojúmọmọ àti gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún ìṣẹ̀ṣe náà. Oríṣiríṣi àwọn ọkọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ àti tàwọn obìnrin ni wọ́n wà ní àwọn òpópónà káàkiri nísàlẹ̀ òkè ọ̀hún tí wọ́n fẹ́ wá kí àwọn eégún ọ̀hún káàbọ̀ sáàrin ìlú bí wọ́n ṣe wọn lọ́dọọdún.
You see, everybody is very happy. Bó bá ṣe wá, wọ́n á tún rí nǹkan gbà. Èèyàn tó bá wà ní ipò kan tẹ́lẹ̀, bó bá wálé, wọ́n á tún rí position gbà. So nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn, ó ń gbè wá.
Ọdún ọmọdé, ọgbẹ́ àgbà, ọbẹ̀ ìran láti gbé àlejò. So many people máa ń wálé. Tọ́mọdé ti padà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn máa ń rí iṣẹ́ ìyanu.
Àwọn eégún ọ̀hún rìn káàkiri àwọn òpópónà tí ń bẹ láàrin ìlú pẹ̀lú àwọn aráàlú àtàwọn míì tó wà nínú mọ́tò tí wọ́n ń wò wọ́n tìyanu. tó dàbí àwòrò àwọn eégún náà ni wọ́n darí wọn lọ sí àwọn ojúbọ àwọn oríṣiríṣi orò àti ìṣẹ̀ṣe láti bá a lè gbàdúrà kí wọ́n sì ṣe ètùtù sáwọn òrìṣà náà.
àgbà má dàbí nápò ní ìdọ̀ abẹ́ àkàtú àkàtọ́.
a fẹ́ wàhálà a fẹ́ ikú èwe a dẹ̀ fẹ́ kú ọ̀dọ́ a fẹ́ kú ọba a fẹ́ kú ọ̀pọ̀n a fẹ́ kú ìjòyè torí yẹn àkọ́ṣe ọdún yìí àbí ṣètùtù.
láti bẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti lọ ṣe àbẹ̀wò tàbí àgọ́ láàfin sí Ọ̀wálóṣè tìlú Ìwárọ̀-Ọ̀kà Àkókó níbi tí wọ́n ti gbàdúrà fún kábíyèsí tí kábíyèsí sì bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. kì í ṣe Ọ̀wálóṣè nìkan ni wọ́n ṣe kábíyèsí sí àwọn eégún ọ̀hún níkọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n tún ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ọ̀pọ̀n ìlú Ìwárọ̀-Ọ̀kà Alhaji Mustapha Jaiyeọlá ẹni tó kìlọ̀ fáwọn ọ̀dọ́ pé kí wọ́n yàgò fún ìwà ìpáǹle.
ọdún wà lẹ́yìn Ìwárọ̀ ọba tó la ètò ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ mi aburú ò ní ṣe fún yín o ìrẹ́pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ti kọ́ lọ́wọ́ fún yín o bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ nọ́mbà 1 Ọ̀wálóṣè ẹ̀dàkùn ẹ̀yìn àjọ ẹ̀kún ẹ̀yìn ní ọ̀wọ̀ fún ara yín.
àwọn àgbàlú mi tiẹ̀ tún rí ọdún ìkórè ọlọ́dọọdún ọ̀hún bí èyí tó máa ń pa gbogbo ìlú pọ̀ tó sì máa ń mú ìdàgbàsókè tó lóòrìn bá ìlú.
ìdí tó fi yàtọ̀ sí ọdún tó ṣe ni pé lẹ́yìn tí a bá ṣe ọdún inú àlàáfíà máa ń dé sí ìlú ìgbéga máa ń dé sí ìlú àwọn ọmọ tó ń dalẹ̀ àkìrí bímọ. kí a máa ní ìfẹ́ ara wa láàárín ìlú Ọ̀wálóṣè kí àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà ní ìlú Ọ̀wálóṣè kan lè wá máa darapọ̀ fún ìlọsíwájú Ọ̀wálóṣè.
lẹ́yìn gbogbo èyí ni ọdún ìkórè wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ nísànsán táwọn eégún wọn ń lọ káàkiri àdúgbò. láti ìlú Ìwárọ̀-Ọ̀kà Àkókó Abíọ́dún Ọládépò ló ròyìn fún iléeṣẹ́ NTA.
ìròyìn tí àṣálẹ́ òní kò ní jù báyìí lọ ìyókù tún di lọ́la láṣẹ Ìdùmarè Bùnmi Òní ní orúkọ tèmi ó dàárọ̀ òrùn ayọ̀ la ó sùn.